Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Empire's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Vega Squadron's turn to ban. Team Empire's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Duska.
Vega Squadron's turn to pick.
Imba Spirit.
Dazzle.
Team Empire's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Queen of Pain.
Team Empire's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. Vega Squadron's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Oh!
Team Empire's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Vega Squadron's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Reserve time. Vega Squadron's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Beastmaster.
Team Empire's turn to pick.
Night Stalker.
Vega Squadron's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Team Empire's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Would you actually go first? I guess he needs to get the treatment. Air attack rate. The difference is 8-foot.
Vega Squadron's turn to ban. Team Empire's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Vega Squadron's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. seconds remaining.
At some point they'll pick it. That's a good call.
Reserve time.
Vega, how you move better. Or you
'Cause I guess they could easily just end up in the like maybe the other ideas would have better. I don't think it's good.
Spirit
10 seconds
Breaker.
remaining.
Spirit Breaker.
What?
Spirit Breaker.
Spirit Breaker.
Empire's turn to pick.
Alright. Choo choo.
Guessing.
Consistent slow. If you go on. Please, you never know. Oh yeah, sure, but I don't think it's way bigger and play the game. Yes.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Juggernaut.
10 seconds remaining. Luna.
I think I'm starting to struggle.
What's the one I need to do? These this time for the first game of our last series of the night, it is a limited person. What do you think so?
Mm-hmm.
10 seconds remaining.
Indeed, welcome back to the casting desk with myself, OD Pixel and Lumi. We're ready to get ourselves into this final series of the day, of course. Empire going back up against Vega. We saw it earlier in a best of one. Vega, they did have the better time. The question is, of course, in a best of three situation, can Empire turn it around? We've looked at the drafts, Lumi. What do you reckon? Is this the draft that Empire need to bring to the table to take down Vega?
I'm not sure whether it is. I mean, your last pick, Luna, it's going to have to do a lot because she's going to be the hero that has to sit in the front that, you know, when you're pushing towers, she's the one doing the most. And I'm not sure whether she's tanky enough that you have a Viper Strike you could throw on her, you could have a Beastmaster Roar you could throw on her, and then you have the Spirit Breaker. Got 99 problems.
There's a lot of stuff that's going to be coming this Luna's way. That is for sure. And, well, obviously knowing the playstyle of Vega, they will be very much ready to throw it at her when they start to group up and go looking for those fights. And it's going to be interesting to see how these teams match up in the laning situation, because you look at Empire's team and they have got some very strong laners. You know, you're looking at a lineup that's got a Bane, you have got that Luna who's going to have a final time with the CS and Tusk and Quap. The lanes, they're not going to look too bad for Empire, are they?
Yeah, the lanes will be fine, although it depends on how the Queen of Pain versus the Viper matchup. PPD talked about how the confidence Queen of Pain will skill the dagger. We'll see whether Resolution will do it. I mean, the lanes aren't half bad for Vega either, so I think really it will come down to the fighting. And honestly, I think Vega just has the better fighting lineup. They just have the better lineup, period. So, yeah, we'll see how Empire plays out of it.
Oh, wow. Resolution will be able to get himself the bounty, and Pash is caught in the shards, and this could very much be your first blood, and it will. All right. Indeed, the shard trap and the walk around for the Ember, not enough to save him. And Empire, well, they'll be happy with that one, and they got themselves the bounty rune down there as well for Resolution. So that's a great start for the side.
Pretty careless, because generally when you suspect that the what's his face, Tusk is even nearby, you don't get close, because shards will get those kills for you easily. So right now you do see the Spirit Breaker putting a slight amount of pressure on Resolution, seeing that she did get Blink at level 1, so there is no kind of rebuttal with the dagger and whatnot.
And I mean, do you imagine the Spirit Breaker, where's he going to put his attention towards? Is he going to look to just try and secure that start here for no one on the mid lane, or do you think we're just going to see him all across the map at the beginning?
I think what he can do is bully the Bane around a little bit. We talked about how Bane trades very well. Spirit Breaker, once he does get the bash, is a hero that could at least somewhat challenge the Bane. And here we go, we have a charge on the bottom lane. It won't result in a kill or anything because he's still level 1, but...
And if, I mean, is he going to be right? I guess he's fairly tanky. There is a Void, and from coming out from Funnick on the Night Stalker, and they'll force Sherma back down. Keep it safe in the lane.
Yeah, they definitely need to alleviate some pressure off the Ember Spirit. The laning stage definitely not one of his strong points. He wants that level 5, 6 very quickly, and Funnick as well as No Fear is going to be giving him a ton of trouble. So Spirit Breaker essentially forced to really help out this lane.
Indeed. Yeah, the Spain Night Stalker lane, we'll see how well that can do in terms of just shutting down Pasha's farm on this Ember. And then of course back on the top lane, one of the lanes we've not talked about yet, it is Mag, of course, on that signature Beastmaster. He's having to deal up with Aloha Dance on this Tusk and also Silent on the Luna. I mean, how's this lane going to match up? Do you think, once again, we're going to see a pretty decent performance from the man on the Beast?
Oh, hold that thought. Charge on the mid lane takes away the regen. We won't get the full regen heal, but, you know, denying it is also good. But back to your question, I think because the melee Tusk is trying to zone him out, once you get a couple boars spawned on him, the Tusk is going to have a tougher and tougher time. With that said, though, the Lunar Blessing Aura will help Tusk punch pretty hard.
Again, with these charges from the Spirit Breaker, setting up some action onto No Fear. They're moving with the change. There'll be a Nightmare. No Fear trying to ward this one off. They're trying to chase him down here, and they should be able to find it, and they do there with the Poison Touch damage from Dazzle.
That's a freebie. Vega will take that one, and that will put Spirit Breaker at level 2. And that 17% is now officially online.
I mean, it's exactly as you said, Lumi. That Spirit Breaker was just looking to be on the back of the Bane the whole time. And what top lane? You've got Tusk and Luna moving in very deep. They'll throw down the shards and they'll get themselves the kill there. So some very aggressive diving there from the two of them, but it totally pays off and there's going to be no reaction from Vega, as they knew that the Spirit Breaker had already gone on bottom lane.
Exactly. That's the reason why they felt so confident with that dive. And, you know, when Tusk hits that good shard and when your Luna punches so hard, especially now with boots, you are going to run down the Beastmaster.
Absolutely. And hitting about 85 right click at the moment, 3 minutes in. It's not something you're going to be able to walk off, even as a Beastmaster. A relatively tanky hero in the lane. Mid lane, how are we looking? 20 for 5 at the moment on this Viper compared to 10 for 2. Not the ideal lane here for Resolution.
Yeah, generally when you pick Queen of Pain to really dominate the mid lane, but, you know, Viper, one of the decent counters. Of course, Resolution on the Queen of Pain, what you're looking forward to at this point in the game is have that TP once you hit the level 6, be a threat on other parts of the map, and maybe get a key gank on the Ember. But yeah, not having the best laning stage.
Bottom lane, there'll be a charge across as well from Spirit Breaker. Going on to No Fear. Poison touches down in the bashes as well. Pasha goes in with the chains and the Flame Guard. They'll find the Bane. And won't be able to find Funnick. He'll be able to walk it off. But yet again, another kill here for Vega on this bottom lane. Still 2 for 2 and Resolution. Oh, well, he's going to try and turn here onto No One. There's a rotation in from the Tusk. He's going to snowball across onto Mag. But now Mag and No One will just turn their attention towards the lower dance. And that snowball was not the snowball he was looking for. As Vega do pick themselves up a kill there. Charge onto Resolution. The action hasn't stopped. No One is there with the right clicks. And if they can hold him in place just for one more. Oh, they needed one more, I think.
Poison?
There. No.
Poison?
Orb of Venom? Nah, it's not going to be enough. It's 18 HP. Incredibly low. Very lucky to get him away with his life there. Bottom lane, Funnick trying to move in onto Solo. The chains again from Pasha. Catching up too. There's a Nightmare to try and set this up. They try and get themselves in position with the Snowball Fraud as well from Aloha Dance. The Crippling Fear. He can't get himself out of this one, Pasha, and they'll get themselves the kill. Night Stalker just getting himself away. And Solo, he looks to go down as well as Aloha Dance and No Fear chases the jungle. He's looking for the TP. He's going to be able to make it. Yes, they don't have the damage. They don't have any spells. He will be able to escape.
And that's the downside of playing Dazzle so aggressively. He actually does not have Grave skilled up yet at level 3. So, but I was liking the Spirit Breaker pick more and more because normally you see teams just conceding the laning stage to the Bane. But Spirit Breaker like, yo man, I'm the real laner here. I'm going to charge at you. And yeah, so far it's been working out very well. And speaking of which, another charge happening to the bottom lane against No Fear.
Okay, let's see if they're able to follow this one through. No Fear's got to be careful with his position. There is an Ember Spirit with a full mana. Ready to jump in as well, and here we go. Charge in, moving forward with the Flame Guard. They've got the chains. In fact, they're going to get lucky with the chains. They both went back towards the creeps. So Bane's going to be able to get himself away. Top lane, Mag trying to hide himself with the trees, desperately biting his way through them all. He throws out the axes, isn't going to save him. And they'll take him down. There's Lucid Beam to the face. Silent picks up another kill on this Luna. And a lot of action so far, 5.5 minutes in. 4-3, favoring the side of Empire. But I mean, are they really the ones coming out on top of this laning stage, Limmy?
Yes, they are, but they need to come out on the laning stage.
Yeah.
I talked about how Luna needs to get...
no one. We might see some more action going the way of the side of Empire here. He's trapped in the shards, into the snowball. Sonic Wave nicely across, but there is a Spirit Breaker coming through. They may be able to turn. They've found Resolution. They've also found the Night Stalker, and hang on. The Shallow Grave coming through just in time. No one's going to live throughout this all. And they lose 3 heroes on Empire.
So the only reason that the Viper lives is because Dazzle got level 4 off of those kills.
Yeah,
and then he got to use it. And again, relentless aggression, charge happening on the bottom lane. No fear. Well, he has no mana left. He does have a mango, but a single bash will seal his death.
He's got the chase, he's got the flame gun, but look at these TPs. They're ready to turn the Nightmare onto the Spirit Breaker, followed by the Snowball. Beautiful control from Empire. They'll get themselves the kill as well.
This is exactly what we expected coming into this series.
Exactly.
Yep. But the big thing out of all of this action is that Luna has been getting absolute free farm, leading the CS.
Top of the board in net worth as well.
But she needs to have this kind of start because she needs to get absolutely huge. The panel talked about how she has a ton of problem. You need BKB, you need a ton of items to make sure that she just doesn't get bursted down.
I mean, what's the build we're going to see? Tread, Tequila looking to build into the helm now, then straight into the S and Y, or do you need a BKB early on, or could we even see the drums coming out this game for Silent?
I think if she feels the game is going well, like if they keep controlling the laning stage, keep winning early game fights, maybe you could delay the BKB and go for one more farming item on top. But if it goes south fast, then you need a BKB ASAP. Yeah,
BKB is going to be pretty big this game. It's level 8, has yet to use that Eclipse, so we'd love for someone on the side of Vega to come a little bit too close. At the moment, Empire focusing some attention down bottom. Phonic and Aloha Dance hanging around. There's a DD here if they want to take that and try and make something happen. Still in the mid lane though, Viper looking very good against the Quad's performance so far. 41-11 against the 25-2. And Tusk will pick up this DD, heading towards the mid, but we're going to see Viper himself back up to clear up this camp here in the jungle.
This Tusk is rich. He's got arcane boots in 8 minutes. He's only level 5, but hey. I mean, I think he maybe got one of the big streak kills in one of these chaotic fights. So he's feeling pretty happy. Once your Tusk gets that arcane, you just feel like, alright, I don't ever really need to go back to base. I could even farm pretty well with spamming shards. And he's thinking about rotating back here. The Hawk not exactly checking that path.
And they're ready to try and go on mag. Nighttime comes out to allow them to try and close this gap on the Beastmaster. Straight in with the shards and the snowball. Silent moving in, he's going to use the ult here. Trying to go forward. There's some TPs in from the side of Vega. It's actually going to be enough here to force back the side of Empire. Empire unable to find anything there
done
with the initial ult. The rest of them are coming in. They want to try and find the cleanup. They'll find a Beastmaster kill. Now with the shards, looking for Solo as well. The crippling fit gets laid down. Silent himself in trouble as Shoma and no one moving past the tier 1 here. Silent desperately trying to get himself out of vision. There's TPs coming through. Can they keep this in alive? I don't know if they can. The Sonic Wave is big, bursting them down low. But okay, can they keep Silent alive? He's juking. He's still in the fog. No one can't quite see him. Oh, Silent! He's gonna live. No, okay. Corrosive does end up taking him down. But a bit of a mess of a fight. There's a fight going on there at the tier 1 at the same time. Fights going on at the tier 2.
This is glorious CI Soda at this best.
Yeah. I mean, it's very late in the evening. Both teams, all the players going maybe a little bit crazy. And it's certainly showing in this game. 9 minutes in, 8 for 8. But I think the real thing you've got to note is the fact that Empire, they have this Luna with 4.8k net worth. Over on the side of Vega, they've got an Ember on 2.6k. Quite far behind at this point.
Yeah, I mean, that's the result of having a Night Stalker as well as Bane.
Night Stalker, Bane lane, not nice to go against.
I mean, even though they killed the Bane a ton of times, the Ember was missing a couple of CS here and there. Of course, they did get the Luna kill, which I find is very, very big at this stage of the game for Team Vega. And the Spirit Breaker will start to kind of lose his effectiveness as we see a whole bunch of wards being dropped down on the side of Vega. You will see the charge being telegraphed pretty apparently. And we'll see if Seema, once he picks up level 6, maybe he'll do a little bit more.
With this really nice warding from Empire between this tier 1 and tier 2 as well. Silent just feeling confident to move in and get some damage done to the tier 1 top. And again, another DD here, picked up by a lower dance on his Tusk. And we'll see if he finds anything top. Anyone that TP's in here is going to be in a bit of trouble. The fortification will come out. The Empire looking to stay strong here on this top lane. The backup of No Fear on this Bane as well.
Never refuse gold given.
So the previous Eclipse has been, I want to say, used fairly poorly because he ran into a creep wave. And I don't think any beams actually hit a single hero. But of course, with the Dazzle teleporting in and Grave at the ready, he wasn't really going to get a kill anyways. And that ultimately put him in a pretty terrible position and eventually got picked off. Again, without BKB, he has to watch his very low HP pool.
Radiant's
Silent,
top tower is
the
under
backbone
attack.
of this Empire lineup. Of course, if they do win some big fights, tower pushes will come.
Oh, they might find a kill. It snowball straight onto Mac with the Wolf's Punch as well from the Tusk, but they'll turn around with the Roar. No one's there on the Viper and Tusk. He went a little bit too deep that time, and they will punish it, Vega. They'll take themselves the kill. There's a charge on the ball lane onto Funnick. Pasha trying to move in with a triple remnant. Straight away with the burst. The chains as well. Not quite enough. Now Funnick's looking to turn. Gets the void out onto the Spirit Breaker, and he'll find that kill. And now he's going to look for more. The backups there. The Nightmare to set it up to Pasha. Crippling Fear. Sonic Wave to the face. So Pasha will go down as well. Double kill for Funnick. And a very nice reaction there from the side of Empire at the tier 1.
And for Vega as well on their own tier 1 up top, if you notice, both the teams that are making the aggressive play are the ones that's losing. On one side, you have the Dazzle teleporting in with the Grave. On the other side, well, you have the essentially Rainbow TV Power Ranger like teleporting in to assist the Night Stalker on the bottom lane. Funnick once again building up to looking to have a pretty powerful game.
Yeah, he's had a good start so far. He's certainly been making things happen on the Night Stalker. We've credited him earlier for how well they were able to shut down the Ember Spirit's progression.
Is under attack.
And finding that double kill there with the backup of his mates. And Silent now reaching on to level 11, looking to build it into the Yasha on top of that Helm of the Dominator on this Luna. Well, we'll see what the next plan of action is from both sides. Top, looks like Vega themselves looking to try and take a tier 1 from Empire. Things are coming out. There is a rotation from Funnick, so it looks like Empire aren't going to just let this one go. They're going to try and fight this.
Oh, they need to get out now.
Yeah,
TP out.
Solo, he needs to get the hell out of there. Funnick straight in, moving forward. There'll be a TP out. Have they got the damage? Yes, they do. They'll take him down. Viper will be able to TP out.
And
so
that's a key one because he's working on the mech.
He's close as well, isn't he?
Actually, he's got it. Yeah,
He's got it now.
So the game plan for Vega right now is to get the mech and start fine manning for some early towers. They need to remove the towers and get themselves some extra gold. The Beastmaster needs to finish his Necro Book as soon as possible. You want to make the map stretch open, allow your Beastmaster to get those solo roar into Necro Book kills, and essentially make Queen of Pain as well as Luna scared to farm. Because right now Empire, they're still pretty comfortable. In fact, Silent just taking ancient stacks. Looks like he's going to go for yet another farming item. You talked about whether he needs the early BKB. Well,
He's skipping it. Well, he's avoiding it for now.
Yeah, I'm going to go for Yasha.
I mean, so far, yeah, the farm's been looking good for him. So if he's able to step it up even more, going to be a little bit harder for Vega to try and catch up.
Yeah, this is why Vega needs to group up and push and start pressuring that Luna. Cannot allow him to essentially sit behind 3 tier 1 towers and just farm away.
Oh, no fear. He's going to put down the Nightmare onto Viper, and there is backup. Silent, he has got the Eclipse if he wants to move forward. The Shard's actually a little bit unfortunate, kind of blocking off the side. They'll still get the Phoenix Grip off, but they can't get themselves around. Okay, they've got the Snowball to cross over. Eclipse comes out from Silent. They'll take down one. Remnant away from Pasha as he's trying to get himself out of this. Empire moving in on full force. They're looking for more. They'll get Mag as well on the Beastmaster. Shards come out, trapping up the Spirit Breaker. They'll find themselves the 3rd kill. Double kill for Silent on this Luna, and the Ember Spirit desperately trying to get himself out of this, but Empire, they're just moving forward. He tries for a TP, but they've got the cancel there with a Void. They'll find themselves a 4th kill. And Empire really turning up with the aggression. They had a bit of a slow start to this round, of course, losing the first best of 1, losing the first game in the series to Monkey Freedom Fighters, but then they went on to take down the next 2 games, and now in game 1 against the side of Vega, they're looking very strong, Lumi.
It's a huge risk to go for the Viper first because he's so tanky, and if he survives the chain stun...
Have a look at this, Lumi. Brought to us by the Scory Sports. Where does it go wrong for Vega? When do they realize that they should possibly leave this fight?
Well, they were hoping that the Viper will survive long enough to get off its mech, because once that happens, you could kind of just fight back, but the Eclipse providing a huge burst of damage, forcing the enemy team to go back, and at this point you're trying to run against Night Stalker as well as Tusk during nighttime. It ain't happening. Of course, also Spirit Breaker was forced to fight without getting his level 6, so they really need some key levels. Beastmaster also unable to really do too much without the high levels of Necrobook.
Now, top lane, Resolution. He's not going to quite spot out the Spirit Breaker at the moment. Item of choice, of course, for this Queen of Pain. He's going to be going for the Yule Scepter first. Why is he going for that this game, Lumi?
I think it's just a good item to... First of all, it's very good against Emperor Spirit. You could remove his Flame Shield.
Yeah.
And of course, if you get the Slight Chain, you could also send yourself up in the air.
There we go, another strike to set this one up. They're looking for the Tusk, but he gets the Snowball out just in time. He's only on 230 HP, so he will end up going down. Nonetheless, they find themselves a kill here. Vega, maybe trying to look to move in for more. Silent is there on the high ground. Funnick as well. Get him out going in, but there's the full 5-man here for the side of Vega, so Empire, I think they're going to have to let this tier 1 go in the mid lane.
This is going to be a huge turning point in the game. If Empire gets another one of those 4-0 team fight,
has fallen.
Roshan suddenly becomes a huge possibility. And if you have Aegis on the Luna, it becomes a big...
Tower is under attack.
I don't know about that charge.
This is quite a deep charge. I don't think he's going to be able to follow through, but no fear.
It's a statement charge.
Yeah,
it's
it's
like, I'm
just,
here.
just asserting his, the dominance that Vega are trying to regain after losing a pretty nasty fight in the bottom lane. And here we go, they're going to try for it. Raw onto Funnick, looking for the Night Stalker. Snowball comes across, they'll pick up Funnick. Funnick's going to stay alive for a little bit, but he does end up going down. There's a Fiend Script for the side onto no one, but they don't really have the damage to follow this through. Maybe with the Eclipse they can try and turn, but Vega, they're there with the Dazzle as well, healing them up. And Silent trying his best with the Sonic Wave! Resolution bursting them all down. 3, 4 are dead, 5 are dead! Empire just destroying Vega as Resolution turns up in absolute fashion.
And remember what I said, this is a huge statement in this fight where, you know, if you win that fight 5-0, 4-0, you go into the Roshan pit. Now Silent gets the Aegis. It's not just about asserting dominance. Now they're inserting dominance. It's
yeah, this is
they're doing great.
Yeah, and as you were saying with the draft from the start, it's all about getting this momentum for Empire, and they have certainly got it now. I mean, look at this Luna. This Luna is disgustingly fat. 10k net worth at 16 minutes in.
They don't even give it the Aegis to her. They gave it to Queen of Pain.
I mean, she's not dying. You know what I mean? They don't need to put it on the Luna at this point. Silent is just getting so far ahead.
Yeah, a Manta Style is definitely
It's done. It's complete.
Yeah. Manta Style, a very good way to protect. You could even disjoint the Viper Strike ultimate if you wish. You make Spirit Breaker have a hard time to ever landing that ultimate on you if you, again, disjoint his ultimate at the right time. So, to me, Empire is just outplaying Vega in the early stages of the fight, and now they're really snowballing away with huge, huge items.
Absolutely. We just saw on the graph the lead that Empire have begun to create. I mean, you look at Vega's lineup as well, they do have this Ember Spirit, so the potential to push them late, but the fact that they're running heroes like the Spirit Breaker, like the Viper, I mean, even like the Beastmaster, these heroes can fall off surely pretty heavily against what Empire have got this game, with the Luna.
Well, not so much falling off, but more so they're falling behind. Okay. Because if you look at the next 10 minutes, where's the damage really coming from? Normally, Mag at this point has Necro 3. If you look at him, he's only got Necro 1, so there's no damage there. If you look over to Viper, normally nowadays you see a lot of like just damage Vipers, but he's forced to go a mech for the team, so you're not going to see too much damage from him. And then Ember Sphere, well, he's got Treads and Poor Man's Shield.
And
so
Empire smokes up here with the wraparound looming. They're going to look for more. They're going to look for no one. And straight up with the Fiend's Grit Snowball across as well. Mag gets silenced up so he can't get the Roar. There's a charge. Nicely done across the middle of the fight. Now they're trying to turn with the Viper Strike onto Funnick. The Roar gets laid down onto the Tusk. Do they have the damage to bring him out? Well, with Pasha turning up, they might just be able to do it. They'll take down the Tusk. They'll take down 3 Night Stalker and Bane fall as well. And this time, Empire just looking a little bit too deep for the fight. And Vega, they were ready for that one.
Oh, they did get the tier 1 silver lining, but it was not exactly the best situation. And more importantly, you gave away a couple of big streaks. You gave away quite a bit of experience. The team
I like the gold and the XP. That's not a bad swing for 18 minutes into a game.
Unfortunately, there's not too much objective that Vega could take off of this. You're not getting a Roshan, for example. You're not getting a tier 2 tower. And they're trying to snowball into another gank. But
they would love to get Luna here. That would be a lovely pick-up whilst 3 dead. They've got the vision for the charge. Silent does get off the Eclipse. Now he's going to try and turn. Look at these Lucid Beats. Is it enough to kill anyone? He will. He'll find the kills with the Spirit Breaker. Now he's trying to retreat. Now he's going to turn. The Sonic Wave comes ready. Just clip them on the edge. No one trying to get himself out. There's a Lucid Beam coming down. They'll try and chase down this Viper. Viper, he tries to sit there, realizes he's got nowhere to run, and he will end up going down. So again, you know, he didn't pick up the Aegis for a reason. I mean, he's just not dying, this Silent, and that was with him pretty much being on his own, and 3 heroes of Vega, maybe even 4 converging on him there.
Yeah, we're seeing how effective Manta Style is, being able to get rid of the chains and of course the Eclipse, not making Spirit Breaker's life any easier.
And Resolution knows. He knows something's up in this tree line.
Well,
he's just seen him. He's got the vision. Pasha is in a bit of trouble. Okay, no,
who's in trouble?
He needs some backup. The snowball might just be it, and Resolution does blink out. Says, no, you're not having me for dinner, son. And Emma Spirit will go down. Same time, there's Nightmare set up on Solo in the mid lane. Fiend Script to follow up, and here comes the TPs from Empire. Again, they get the Ember Spirit down bottom. They get the Dazzle in mid lane.
Empire's just on a roll, man.
This is the team really coming together. There's been a few games that Empire just haven't seemed all there, and this time, they're working perfectly as a 5-man.
Yeah, Vega just falling behind in farm really, really fast. Beastmaster has not gotten an item in the past 5 minutes or so, and he's trying to do a little bit of split push, but as PP pointed out many times today, split pushing against Night Stalker is just not where you want to be. You could technically do it, but you're just constantly scared. You don't exactly know where he's coming from. And this Night Stalker, speaking about him, he's got that Vlad's finish, and I imagine the Aghanim Scepter is coming up next.
Under attack.
And it's going to be interesting to see what Luna invests in as well. You look at Silent, he's got 4K in the bank here. 8 kills, 9 assists, only died the once. This is pretty much a textbook Luna performance.
Yeah, normally at this point you just get the BKB and be like, there's no way you can kill me. Again, if he feels extremely confident, he could just go for a different item.
Oh,
Looks like it's going to be a
Scotty?
Scotty, yeah? I'm going to just
like
be
this.
so tanky.
Yeah.
Again, where's your damage from Vega? Beastmaster has none, Viper has none, and Ember has none. That the last fight where they won it behind their tier 1 and tier 2 tower, the reason they won it was the weave was essentially on top of everybody. They got a huge heal bomb. But I don't think Solo is going to have that kind of play again in a more chaotic fight. He's probably going to get focused and run down very early.
Empire ready to fight down bottom. Funnick leading the way. Resolution blinks across. There'll be a TP out for Shoma, but now with the Void onto this Dazzle. In a lot of trouble. He'll get out of weave. It's going to be his last one for a good 30 or so seconds. As Resolution now in a dominating streak with this Queen of Pain. And we were talking about Silent's performance, Resolution as well himself. He's only died once and 4 kills, 10 assists. He's been making a lot of things happen across the map.
Yeah, big Sonic Wave so far. To me, the standout player has been the Tusk.
Okay.
Being able to farm that very quick Arcane now into mech, and once he gets that Guardian Greaves, you just go 5-man. There's, again, not enough damage to really push them back from the continued usage of that GG boots or Guardian Greaves. And
Silent. He's going to walk into this. He does have an Eclipse, and maybe this is Silent going to fight. Gets it off, though. He needs some backup from the rest of his team, and he might just get it. They're moving forward. Silent will still fall. That's a big kill here for the side of Vega, and Vega now. Yeah, exactly. They're going to move forward, and they're going to look for more. It's going to be a question if they can find it. They did have the vision there from the weave drop down onto the Tusk. They know he's about. The question is, are they going to go the right way? No, he's going to be fine. He's able to get himself into the tree line, TP out. They do just lose the Luna, but as we can see from the numbers there, that was a very big kill for Vega to find.
yeah, Ember getting it is pretty good. And Necro 3 finally on online for Mag. That mid-fight really helped him out. And now he can start thinking about, the secondary item, whether he wants a Breach of Travel, Blink Dagger, Aghanim Scepter. I think Blink Dagger will definitely be very helpful to their playstyle. Again, because Luna has not gone for the BKB, you Blink Roar him, you get that Necro 3 out, and even if you don't get the clean kill against Luna, the Mana Burn will just really, really put her low. Bottom lane.
Bottom lane, Funnick maybe coming out a bit too far. There's backup here for Shoma the Slayer. And well, he might get away with the CP here. Funnick, and he does. Okay, they haven't got anything else to cancel it. Pasha wasn't quite close enough there to
Where's
go
that
in with the
dash?
Remnant. So, Funnick lucky to escape there.
Yeah.
With his life. Notable pickups, of course, the fact that we've now got an Aghanims on your Queen of Pain, and you've now got the Guardian Greaves done on the Tusk. I mean, on the panel, Sin was talking about the importance of getting that mech. I mean, 23 minutes in, you've got to complete a Guardian Greaves.
Yep.
That's the next level.
Not only that, they also picked up a gem on No Fear, so they're looking to close out this game. We're going to just make sure you have absolutely no map control. And that's going to be somewhat hard to do against a team with the Beastmaster, because the Hawk is going to be somewhat helpful.
Can he go for a little bit of a cheeky solo kill here? He's got a level 16 Ags upgraded. That's a lot of damage.
But he's also got Necro 3, so he's fairly tanky.
Yeah, there's a roar as well.
And if you don't get the kill, Necro 3 comes out, you get roared.
He needs some back. I mean, he's got the backup now. Yeah.
But also Spirit Breaker is here. They'll just back it off. More so at this point, do you need to take that risk? You're so far ahead, why don't you just wait for the next Aegis? You got the map control because of the gem, so... I think Empire is definitely favored if they kind of slow out the game in the next 5 to 10 minutes, get the Roshan, and then just go for the GG push.
That's just Skadi now done here on Luna. So Silence very much going to be ready for that next push when it does come out. As you said, maybe wanting to wait here for the Aegis. We're going to see in a bit, or in a few seconds in fact, how long it is going to be until Roshan's back up. And in the meantime, they'll take down the bottom tier 2 here, the side of Empire. Vega not coming out with any response other than to try and get a push on themselves. Top lane trying to work down this tower, but of course their push is not going to be anywhere near the same as the power of this Silent
You
Luna.
have to come back now.
You've got to get back.
If you lose the T3 against Luna, the Glaives are going to just destroy your Rex in matters of seconds. So, well, tier 3 has already suffered a ton of damage. Empire is very happy with what they got out of this.
And now maybe the time to back off and look for Roche. You've got no fears, just TP back to the middle lane to get himself a bit of XP, a bit of farm. Resolution's working his way across the top. 1800 gold now on top of that Aghanims, and level 17 as well on the Queen of Pain. And, okay, so Roshan is just going to be up in just about a couple of minutes. So a bit more time here for Empire to work with the map before they're able to get that, and we can expect to see them go aggressive again. And I guess the question is, at this point, Vega, they've got to surely force the fight, so they've got to try and do something here to stop Empire from just creating this lead in terms of farm.
Yeah, they got a big boost of items that are coming up or has already finished. For example, Viper BKB is online. If you look at 9posh, he's almost nearing his Battle Fury. And of course, we talked about Mag finishing his Necro Book, and it looks like his Blink Dagger is almost online as well. So if they could just get that like 1 more minute of farm, they could take a good fight. The question is, will they get that 1 minute? Because right now, if Vega loses 1 hero, then they will guarantee to lose the next Roshan. Again, a very tense stage of the game. Looks like Resolution is, I imagine this is going to be an Assault Curious.
I was going to say, Assault Crusher Shiva's got a... With the AC, if you're getting it at this point, you know, it's going to be very nice for the Luna and very nice for trying to break the base, but
Yeah.
I guess the Shivas is the more orthodox pickup here for the Queen, or do you really feel this is going to be the AC game?
I'm not sure if the attack speed slow aura is going to be that effective, especially against the Beastmaster aura, who kind of directly counters it. So I like the AC a little bit more myself, but we'll see how Team Empire builds it.
I guess quite nice as well against just the Dazzle with the Weave, something to help
Yeah, sure.
once that all gets dropped down on you.
And of course, they do have the Night Stalker Vlads already, so you double up on that armor aura. That's kind of the ultimate high ground dream, and they're just waiting for Roche.
I mean, talking about Phoenix Night Stalker, he did obviously go for the Vlads on top of the phase boots. We didn't see a straight Aghanims rush from the guy. He's got an Ogre Club. I mean, is that going to be the Aghanims, or could he potentially just be going for a BKB for these
that
fights?
dot.
And we could see something big happening here. Empire smoking up. If they can get the jump onto Pasha, that'd be perfect. And they do. Fiend Spirit straight up, and they move in. The Shallow Grave does come out to Pasha. The Snowball picking up the side of Empire, moving forward. They get out the Eclipse. Sonic Wave comes across, clipping them all. Pasha, he's going to go down almost certainly. He gets off the side Vista, and he will fall. They've already found the kill onto the Bane, though, so it's a 1-for-1 at the moment. But now they're looking to move in for more Empire. They'll be able to find the kill onto the Viper. 2 down, double kill for Silent. You'll see Shoma just able to charge himself away on the Spirit Breaker, but meanwhile, Silent's just cleaning up house. Gets himself a third as they pick off the Dazzle. Solo to fall as well. And a 3-for-1, and now here comes the push from Empire. No reason to hold back.
This is an aggressive...
And
They
GG.
forced out GG.
They've called GG.
I mean, here's the thing. Empire could have just waited and got the Roche for sure, but they're like, nah, we'll just fight you now, and they show why they're so dominant.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable, of course, from the side of Vega. It's a best of 3. It is relatively late as well. If you realize the other team's this far ahead and they're just going to go for the kind of push like that, you tap out, you just regain yourself, and you come back with a different plan in game 2. No point wasting any more energy on this first match.
Absolutely agree.
Well, I mean, Empire did it. They've certainly stepped it up. A lot of people before, earlier today, Vega's looking to be the stronger side, but Empire, with some real standout performances, just the whole lineup really coming together that game. And I can't remember the last time we saw Empire just